Research by organizational psychologist Dr. Tasha Eurich suggests that while 90% of people claim to be self-aware, only around 10 to 15% of people are truly self-aware. Yet those who fall into this minority category tend to be more confident, build stronger relationships, make better decisions, and even perform more effectively at work. In other words, self-awareness has tangible benefits that can elevate nearly every area of your life. The good news is that it's not a fixed trait. Self-awareness can be developed and refined. In this video, we'll explore practical steps to help you better understand yourself, create meaningful goals, cultivate the right mindset, and integrate both internal reflection and external feedback. I'll also give 3 bonus tips at the end of the video to further your self-awareness. A good starting point is to get a clear snapshot of how you naturally operate. Personality tests like the Big 5 or the Myers-Briggs can help identify those tendencies, such as whether you recharge alone or in a crowd, or if you prefer planned routines or spontaneous adventures. They provide a language to understand patterns in your behavior and thinking. If you're unsure where to begin with understanding personality, check out my recent video series that dives deep into the topic. For more insight into the science behind personality, also consider reading Personality: What Makes You the Way You Are by Daniel Nettle. Next, it's important to recognize where you have a head start, what some call your unfair advantages. These could be natural talents, supportive networks, a unique upbringing, or specific experiences that give you a leg up in certain areas. Identifying these strengths isn't about bragging, it's about knowing what you can lean on when pursuing goals or solving problems. By understanding your distinct assets, you can channel your energy more effectively. The Unfair Advantage by Ash Ali and Hassan Kuba provide an excellent framework for honing in on what sets you apart. Once you have a clearer picture of who you are, the next step is to chart a course. Setting SMART goals, which stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, help ensure that your self-awareness translate into tangible progress. These might include improving communication skills, getting into better shape, or advancing in your career. For example, setting a SMART goal to run a 5K within 3 months by training 3 times a week can turn a vague ambition into a clear, actionable plan. With well-defined goals, you move beyond vague ambitions and gain a roadmap that guides your efforts. For practical advice on turning intentions into steady improvements, Atomic Habits by James Clear is a must-read. As you pursue these goals, it's crucial to adopt a growth mindset. Instead of seeing your abilities as fixed, embrace the idea that you can continually develop new skills and perspectives. Failures aren't proof of inadequacy, they're stepping stones to greater understanding. This shift in perspective encourages honesty within yourself and makes it easier to see where you've gone wrong so that you can correct course. Mindset: The New Psychology of Success by Carol Dweck delves into how transforming your mindset can unleash new levels of personal growth. Journaling is like keeping a personal lab notebook for your life. For example, you might record reactions to stressful events, note patterns of your productivity, or track how your priorities shift over time. These insights can help you better understand yourself and make informed changes. By documenting your thoughts, feelings, and daily experiences, you can create a valuable reference point. Patterns emerge, recurring stress triggers, improvements in your reactions, or a gradual change in what you value. This ongoing record transforms introspection from a fuzzy notion into concrete evidence of who you are and how you're evolving. If you're looking for a practical method, the Bullet Journal Method by Ryan Carroll shows how to organize your reflections into a meaningful system. No matter how much internal work you do, there will always be blind spots. That's where external feedback comes in. Ask trusted friends, family, or mentors about how they perceive your strengths and weaknesses. While some of these comments may sting, they often highlight areas for improvement that you'd otherwise miss. The key is to engage with your feedback openly rather than defensively. Thanks for the Feedback by Douglas Stone and Sheila Heen can guide you in turning even tough critiques into valuable insights. Developing self-awareness is an iterative process, not a one-off project. For instance, you might initially identify a tendency to avoid conflict, but over time, you could recognize how this affects your work relationships and develop strategies to address it. Start with personality tests to understand your baseline, identify your unfair advantages to know where you naturally shine, set goals that leverage your strengths, then reinforce your journey with a growth mindset. Document your progress through journaling and refine your understanding by seeking honest feedback from others. Over time, these strategies reinforce one another, helping you become more adept at reading yourself, setting the right direction, and making adjustments as needed. To further enhance this journey, here are 3 bonus tips. Number 1, minimize regret. When faced with uncertainty about what action to take, aim to minimize potential regrets. Often, this simple reflection can guide you towards decisions aligned with your values. Number 2, face your fears. If you're unsure about how to proceed, consider what you're afraid of doing. Fear often points you to areas of growth and opportunities to build self-esteem, such as public speaking or taking on a new challenge. Number 3, simplify by omission. If you're struggling to define who you want to be, start by identifying who you don't want to be. Ask yourself whose life or values you definitely do not want to emulate. This negative clarity can help you avoid undesirable paths and move you closer to what truly resonates with you. Self-awareness doesn't just help you understand who you are, it makes you more effective being who you want to be. By constantly applying these strategies, you'll be well on your way to making better decisions, building stronger relationships, and navigating your life with clarity and confidence. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd really appreciate if you can like, subscribe, or even feel free to leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one.